Hey guys, how's it going? I know I haven't made a video since, well, 2020. Now we're in 2021, actually February of 2021. It's currently, well, 12:30 in the morning. Figured, why not make a video before I go to bed? So I've been asked by, I think, about 4 people so far, hey dude, what do you carry all the time on you? And I'm just like, stuff. But I've been asked enough, 4 times is enough, for me to finally go ahead and say, okay. So usually I would just go ahead and tell them, but I decided, you know what, I need to make a video. So I'm going to make a video on it. Tonight, we're drinking 7-Up. Not usually my first choice, but it works. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my phone just to show you the process of how I get everything that I carry throughout the day. So I'm going to go ahead and see you here in a second. So usually I wake up in the morning, just like a normal human being. I kind of get almost completely dressed. Now I usually wear collared shirt, undershirt, some cargo tactical pants that I get from LA Police Gear, and my usual shoes. So I just recently picked up you can't really see it. So I'm going to switch over to the other side of my camera and show you. So I actually just picked up this safe from Home Depot for $179, and so far I like it. Now, thankfully, I'll just go ahead and show you. Let me go ahead and, you can... Love this thing. So right off the bat, it's got some hooks for my keys. I'm not going to pull out my keys because they're kind of part of my everyday carry, but who doesn't have their keys? And immediately, there's a drawer. So I'm going to go through this with you here in a second. So now that we've went to the safe and grabbed the drawer that I would usually, just pull out and grab everything for that day. Now everything I keep in this drawer is everything that I carry on my person every single day, and I never miss a beat. So I'm going to go ahead and just, this is going to annoy a lot of people right now of me doing this, but you know what? I'm sorry. You're going to be able to see my face a lot just because of this. So right off the bat, I have my wallet. In my wallet, I carry the usual driver's license. This isn't usually usual, but it's an FAA drone license, debit cards, and one thing that I make sure to carry on my person at all times is my firearm safety certificate and my hunter education program. Firearm safety certificate so I can purchase firearms, and hunter education program because I'm 19, I require a hunter safety certificate to purchase long guns in the state of California. Next off, carry this knife. This is a Kershaw, just a Kershaw blade. I'm not exactly sure which one it is. It's Kershaw, and I don't know if you can see that. If you know which knife this is, you'll know it is the perfect knife to just carry around with you every day. You can either use it for self-defense or to open packages like I normally do. Next, I always make sure I'm carrying a pen, because you never know when you need to write, especially for myself. I work IT. I need to write a lot. Another thing that I carry on my person is a notepad, just a basic notepad, nothing special. I draw when I get bored. I write notes. Working IT, you write a lot of notes. So I always never leave without this. Again, I never leave without all of this being on my person or in my bag. and my cat is destroying my house. Okay, so next I carry a backup phone with me. Being the person that I am, I take precautions on everything. All my passwords have another password, two-factor authentication. My phone, I always make sure I have a backup phone. So my main phone is a Galaxy A20. I love this phone. I've been using it for probably about a little over a year and 4 months maybe. Love this phone. Keep a little metal plate on it so I can attach it to the stand in my car. Next, I carry some Soundcore Liberty earpods. I don't really know what to call them. They're just earbuds, AirPods, earbuds, whatever you want. They're wireless. They work. I use these for calls. If I ever talk to people while I'm going to bed, I just pop these in and talk to them because I don't really feel these if I'm going to bed, and it works perfectly. Next thing I carry is my dog tags. I can't show these to you because, as all of you know, I was never in the military. Let me clarify that. In the military, dog tags are issued with your last name, then on the second line, these go by lines. So you have your last name, then you have first name and middle initial, and then this is the reason you can't show these to anybody, and you got to make sure you have them somewhere safe. Now they're either in my safe, on my desk, which nobody has access to but myself and my dumbass brother over there. It has a social security number on it. It is issued that way because in the military they stopped giving out ID numbers to military members and started issuing dog tags and identifying them with their social security number because it's a number that they already had. Next is your blood type and your religion. I'm A negative and my religion is Christian. Not going to get into much detail there. Religion is a very touchy subject in the world right now, and to each their own. So, my dog tags. Next thing I always wear. Sometimes I wear this even at home if I don't know whether I'm going to be on meetings or not. On my left lapel, I am always wearing an American flag pin. Reason behind that is I stand behind my country with my life, and I feel that if you're not wearing an American flag as an American patriot, it's not really, it's not discrimination, but I would say that, to show your support of our country, you should wear something like this, or at least keep it maybe in your pocket. My watch is just basic G-Shock. I actually got this from my brother-in-law, who's a police officer, and apparently police really like G-Shock. I personally love this. Fun fact that I'll get to at the end about law enforcement. But this watch he gave to me because he got a new one, and I love this thing. He gave this to me. Before this, I'm not really a big watch person. But before this, I wore a gold-plated watch. Now, because it's gold-plated, I would only wear it to church or special occasions. Thankfully for this, I even wear this on special occasions because I love this watch. It's perfect. It's analog and digital. Works 99.9% of the time. Unless your battery dies, which rarely happens, and you have to order batteries online because where I live, you can't find these batteries anywhere. Next, little fidget spinner. I just recently started carrying this on my person because sometimes I quite literally get bored, and I know it's kind of a cliche nowadays, but I carry a fidget spinner because I'm not joking. You can just sit there and be very patient by just playing with something. It doesn't have to be a fidget spinner. It could be a pen, but pens can be pretty annoying for the people around you clicking it. My backup phone. It is just a basic Android, by, I guess, Sky Devices. Got this through the Obamacare program because, you know what, why not take advantage of it while it was around? I just popped my insurance and said, hey, give me one. I got it. Pretty much anybody can. It's pretty basic theme. There's really nothing on it other than just that I keep it charged and use it for phone calls. This. I've had this for probably about, I'd say, let's ask. Jay, about how long do you think I've had my Taser for?
I don't know.
Probably about, okay, I'd say about 5 months. I've had my Taser for probably about 5 months. This is the Taser Pulse Plus. When I keep my holster on my belt, which I'll get to in a second, it's a lot easier on my back to just pull and replace my Taser. When you squeeze it, it's kind of a lot harder to get the Taser out. This is the Taser Pulse Plus. I ordered this. It was a little over close to the $400 range, if not more. But honestly, I can say it's worth it. I feel a lot safer with it if you can't carry a concealed weapon, concealed firearm, that is, legally. Taser Pulse Plus, if you're 19 and over in California, you are completely legally allowed to carry a Taser. Now, you can't carry it onto school sites. You can't carry it in federal courtrooms. Actually, any courtroom. You're not allowed to carry it into public meetings. You're also not allowed to carry it into the governor's mansion, which isn't a problem because I don't live in Sacramento. And I can see why that's a law, because I personally dislike Gavin Newsom. Would I tase him? No, of course not. That's against the law. But I can see why that's a law. So, you don't like somebody, why not screw them? That's illegal. That's why. This came from Taser. It starts with a B. I can't remember the name of the company that makes these. But they are issued by Taser. It's where I ordered it from. And this holster is perfect. I clip it to my belt inside the waistband. Now, you could do inside the waistband, outside the waistband. You could do appendix carry, back carry, side carry, whichever is more comfortable for you. Due to the laws that surround Tasers, you actually can carry them open. Now, that's going to make people uncomfortable. I personally believe that if you're going to carry a self-defense weapon, conceal it. You don't need to let everybody around you know that you are carrying a self-defense weapon. I just think, now that's a personal choice for me. I just feel that everybody around me should be comfortable, and they shouldn't need to know that I'm carrying a self-defense weapon unless I absolutely need to use it. That's just my stance on it. And I think everybody should think about making sure everyone around you is comfortable, but also make sure that you are protected and you can protect those around you who are in danger. So I carry a Taser currently because I'm not 21, so I can't apply for a concealed weapons permit. I will be turning 20 August 27th, so pretty happy about that. My belt. Before I get to my belt, just recently picked up a hat. I'm not a person that wears hats. Let's get that right off the bat. Now, I say that. I wear this fedora every once in a while. I don't count fedoras as the standard hat because it's more of kind of a classic feel. It's more of a relaxing feel. And hats are more of just a fashion statement, kind of like a little bit of a protection from the sun. But, I think it looks okay for those who can pull it off. So, this is the first hat that I've ever personally bought myself. I was getting some new shoes today at Kohl's, and I saw this hat by Columbia. When I purchased this hat, I saw that it was $25. I had no problem getting it because not only is it American flag, I honestly thought, I one glance looked at this and thought those were bullets. Now me saying that, you could probably think that they're bullets. But if you look closer, you'll notice they are evergreen trees. I'm going to count them as both because I love bullets, I love guns, and I love America. And I have no problem with trees. I love this hat. I wore it once today and I think I look okay. But that's just me. And if you got a problem with it, say it in your head, express it to yourself. You have a right to an opinion, but you also have a right to remain silent. So please, don't make me feel bad about a hat. My belt. Oh yeah, I never said who my wallet was by. I know a few people have asked. I don't know. I got this wallet from literally Dollar General because I needed a wallet. That's it. Pretty much everything I carry on my person isn't brand name. It's just works. My belt is just a tactical belt, I think. Again, like I don't carry brand named items. So yeah, there's just I guess if that's the brand name, that's the brand name. It's Tactical Series. I will sooner or later be getting a gun belt. I actually will be getting a gun belt by Core. And I've heard a lot of good things about Core, but I'll let you know once I find out. So this belt is the only belt I will ever wear unless I'm wearing a suit, and I wear my leather, just my leather belt. You know, the regular, put that pin through the whole thing. It's annoying. I hate it, but it looks good with a suit. Core makes a very good gun belt that will work with everything. Has kind of like a ridge system. This isn't very, it's very flexible. It's not really sturdy, but I do my belt so tight that for my Taser, it's not a problem. I can take my Taser off. I could put my Taser on, no problem. And what I love about this is you don't have to worry about this slipping or anything like that. Because trust me, it's even a pain in the ass to tighten my belt, let alone loosen it. And that's with it unbuckled. Now the buckles, you have two little clips right here that you push in to release. That's never come undone. And then I just push forward, pops, and I'm done for the day. That's all. Works. Let's see. I believe that's everything. Except for my flashlight, which is I use a couple different flashlights every once in a while. So they're never really in my safe drawer. I recently picked this up over at Supply Sergeant in Bakersfield, and it's the Nepo Light. Nebo Slide Plus, I guess. Really nice light. Has high beam, not sure how many lumens, but it can run for 2 hours on high constantly, and then the batteries will be dead. On low, it can run for 4 days, I think it said. When you open it up, now the batteries are currently dead, so it instantly dies. But I need to fix this because I recently just had to change the battery, so my thing is all messed up. Now, if you hold this and then open, it starts to do a red light, but again, my batteries are dead in this. That red light is apparently for nighttime use, so to protect your night vision, if you turn it off or not, you can still see perfectly fine. And, occasionally I'll wear a ring, so very controversial. I don't know the full history of the Freemasons. All I mainly know, that which is the part that I care about, is they are community members. They are a brotherhood. They care about each other, and they have values of man under the eye of God. So I wear just a basic Freemason ring that my friend got me off Wish one time. I'll wear this. I'll wear a jade cross. I'll wear a one with a lion on it. I'll pretty much wear any jewelry as long as it's not racist, hurtful to other people. I respect other people, and I definitely don't like anti-Semitism. Honestly, I don't believe in Nazis, so if you give me a Nazi ring, I can promise you I'm not going to wear it. I pretty much will wear anything that's not outstanding, not outlandish. So yeah, pretty much that's everything. This video is 20 minutes long, not too bad, but it's also not great because I'm the one who has to upload it with my horrible internet, which, guys, actually finally got my internet fixed. Don't know if I ever made a video on it, but to get it fixed, I had to I basically had to call the FCC and issue a complaint against AT&T. Not lying one bit. I've been working with AT&T, getting technicians out to my house for well over a year and a half, maybe max 2. And I've had over 27 technicians sent out to my house. And throughout that time of almost 2 years, my internet has continuously crashed like every 15 minutes and come back up, and then crash every 15 minutes for almost 2 years straight. It was horrible, and my speeds were like 5 megabits down, 0.3 up. So everything I did was very slow. My network would drop instantly if I was in a call and playing a game with my friends at the same time. So about September-ish of last year, maybe 2020. No, maybe closer to July. Okay, it was in 2020, last year. Late last year, I finally called the FCC and filed a complaint against AT&T Corporation. And I'm not joking, guys. Within 2 hours, I received a phone call from the office of the president of AT&T wanting to resolve my issue. They didn't send a technician out. They were talking to me about my issues, getting all the information, which was, the people from their corporate, I guess, were very helpful with the questions that they asked. They got all the information as I would as a technician from my client. I get all the information I can from them, but you never trust a user. They also investigated themselves, just as I would investigate an issue myself and determine what the real issue is. I don't work with AT&T. I don't work with internet services, or else I would have fixed the issue myself. Not joking. Within a week of receiving that call from the corporate office of the president, not sure if it's their corporate or not, within a week, I was never told that a technician came out to my house. It was resolved. I got a phone call saying, "Hey, it's been resolved. Please just run your internet." And then, if you have any more issues, of course they'd want me to do this. If you have any more issues, contact me directly, which I didn't. I haven't had any issues up to this point. They even upgraded my internet after crediting me $180 in my AT&T account and then changing my account to 25 megabit download, 1 upload for $10 a month. So right now, I'm not currently paying my AT&T bill. AT&T is paying my bill because I still have about $160 in there. That was awesome. That's great customer service. Keep me with you by basically paying my bill. Shoot, where was I? I just completely lost track of what I was saying. So basically, it was fixed. It was fixed, and they said, "Hey, you have any more issues, contact us directly," which, of course, they'd want instead of me going to the FCC. I haven't had any more issues since. My internet has not crashed once. power's gone out and I've had issues connecting, but after it's connected, I'm good. I'm absolutely good. Doesn't help that I have a new cat that loves to get up in the windowsill and flick the power to the router. So that's happened a few times, but on AT&T's end, it's been absolutely perfect. I would love a new speed, but I can't blame them. I live a mile outside of town. That's where the closest node is, apparently 16,000 feet loop. I don't know what that means. 16,000 feet's a lot. I understand that. So, 100 feet, I have issues with Ethernet cables. I can understand 16,000 feet. So 25, it's better than 5. It's better than 0.3 upload. It's better than crashing every 15 minutes. So I'm good now. I'm going to try to edit this video real quick. I might not even edit this video. I might just pull off the stuff from my phone. So if you're seeing this on 210, I had no issues uploading. If you're seeing this the next day on 211, it's either I got lazy, didn't edit it, or had some issues. Well, anyways, I will catch you guys in the next video. Hopefully we can get some more out. I've been absolutely busy with work. I'm the only technician. There's my boss who comes down from LA once in a while. He does his remote work. I'm the only technician for 2 school sites and a corporate site. So work is ridiculously crazy. One thing I wanted to mention is that I might be seeing I say might, but god damn it, I better see a change in my employment in about 1 year and 3 months, when I'll be old enough to apply to the Bakersfield Police Department. I will be joining. I will definitely be trying my best to join law enforcement. I plan to move completely out of IT and be able to protect my community, because I'm not joking with you guys. My community is wonderful, but we do not have enough good, we have great law enforcement officers, but we don't have enough. We have horrible people out here in our world, just hiding in the corners, and I would honestly be very distraught to find them in my own neighborhood. Again, I live in the middle of nowhere, so I don't see much of it, but when I'm going through town, there are horrible parts. There's horrible stories that I hear coming from my town, and if there's something I can do to do something I like, you better be sure as hell I'm going to do it. I understand law enforcement is hated by a lot of our country right now. That's why people need to step up and help more. So 1 year, 3 months, hopefully be joining law enforcement. I have choices. Bakersfield Police Department, Sheriff. It was an idea. Highway Patrol was an idea, but once I heard that you have to go over to a different area for about a year or two just in training, I'd have no problem with that, moving away just for training. But I heard that you also get, now it's not confirmed, so I'm still going to talk to the departments, different agencies, see what my options are. But Highway Patrol is apparently one of the agencies that will move you wherever they need you. So you don't get to pick, hey, I live here, I'd like to go here. So that's why I'm thinking Bakersfield Police Department, maybe my hometown, Arvin Police Department, or Sheriff. Those are my choices, and I'm going to make one in 1 year and 3 months and apply. Maybe apply to multiple, see if I get multiple offers, and, well, go from there. So, life choices, guys. Start making them while you can, because the older you get, shit, I'm only 19, and life is already hitting me with curveballs, and I'm just like, hey, things need to slow down. But that's one thing you have to learn. Life, the world, does not slow down for anybody. Not me, not you, not the damn president of the United States, not our country. The world is going to keep going on. So you just need to continue with it. Also, I'm reading 2 new books, Ready Player 2 and 12 Rules of Life by Jordan Peterson. Book was recommended to me by a great friend named Jim. That's all you need to know. Great guy. Awesome guy. So I trust his word. I grabbed this book. I heard a lot about Jordan Peterson. I'm loving it already. Ready Player 2. I read Ready Player 1. I've watched the movie Ready Player 1. I can't keep up with the numbers anymore because I just can't think of how many times I've watched it, but it's somewhere between a ballpark number of 24 to 27 times of watching Ready Player 1. Yes, I know, guys, I have a problem, but it is a good movie, and unless it's causing issues in my life, you can't complain, okay? Ready Player 1 was a great movie. I suggest you watch it. And I really hope they make a Ready Player 2 because the book Ready Player 2 is coming out to be really good. And yes, I don't know if I should say his name. You know I'm going to. Andre. Yes, Andre. Technicians do wear collared shirts all the time. That's kind of like a technician, like a IT person's uniform. Personally, Andre, I've been wearing collared shirts for the past 7 years. It's not going to change. I love collared shirts. The only other thing that I like more than collared shirts is a suit. And I don't like wearing a suit too much. Hell, even my JROTC, Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps uniform, the Army uniform that they issued us, I loved it. But my collared shirt, Andre, it's not going anywhere. You could keep complaining about it. You could keep saying, why are you always shirtless? Or why are you always in a collared shirt? You could keep saying that. Because you best be right. I'm always going to be wearing a collared shirt, my white undershirts, or I ain't going to be wearing a damn shirt at all, Andre. You best learn that. Because it ain't changing. Alright guys, well, this video is a little bit over 30 minutes long, so we'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.